Got 4 seconds left. You know what? I'm going to try and spawn Prefecture Guard into this cavalry unit. Let's see what happens. Spawn! Oh, the Keshigs! Oh, we're winning! What Keshigs? Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to a Golia Siege. Check it out. Today we're going dirty. And I'm not a fan of playing dirty, but I've had a couple of really bad games today. So we're going to wish the team good luck. And we're going to take 3 gold units in. So we're going to take Tercios, we're going to take Keshigs, and we're going to take a Houndsman. And I don't really have a plan at this point other than to say this is dirty. So let's see how we go. Enemy team's relatively balanced, and so is ours. So I don't see anything to write home about there. So the plan is I'm going to start definitely at the B point, and I'm going to hide my knights. And this is a spot you can use. And I use the term knights loosely. They're not really knights. They're more of crutches on horses. So we're going to hide the crutches on horses around the corner, and then we're going to balance someone. So here we go. This is a nice little spot you can use yourself. I mentioned it in my battle breakdown video a little while ago that this spot existed. So there we go. We're going to put our 4-legged crutches behind there, and we're going to go all the way over here. Maybe just grab this culverin here. Start sniping off some of these very large looking towers. Maybe we'll take this one first. I'm going to target this one first, and mostly because it's got that yellow shield on it. That yellow shield indicates that it's been pushed by Matalolori, who are the 30 leadership premium unit. And one of their advantages is that they get 10% damage resistance or reduction when they're pushing a siege tower, and the siege tower itself also gets the damage reduction. So we'll see if we can snipe off some boys as we go. There. Nice. And we're going to chip away at this one. And the reason is because it's harder to take down. And if our team see us damaging this one, hopefully they'll join in. Here we go. Somebody's got the right idea. A couple of us got the right idea. So we'll get this one down first. It's really inconvenient to have people come out behind you. Ah! Oh, wow. Should have paid more attention to the map. Anyway, this is exactly why I'm playing a full health longsword at the moment. I'm finding that full health is pretty good, actually. This pike hasn't seen me. Oh, he has seen me. Fair enough. We'll just climb back up.
An enemy siege tower is preparing to advance.
That'll teach me to watch my map. Climby. Looks like whoever did that got slaughtered. If that pike comes up, he's going to get slaughtered as well. Before I go to place some artillery now, it would be nice if our friends would also place some artillery. Did we kill that siege tower, did we? One of the two. This looks like a good spot for my boomstick. And hopefully one of these short bows will run over there and start shooting away at the guys on the bottom of the tower. So here goes. How much hit points has this one got left? It's doable. Definitely need some help from the bows to sort of just delay it a bit, you know, shoot some of the guys on it, and they don't have to kill the whole unit pushing it, but it's more glaive suicide. Take that mortal out, okay. We don't have to have them. Oh, good, excellent. Thank you. Now this is teamwork. You see, he's just disrupting the people pushing. He doesn't have to kill the individual unit. As long as he hits the unit, they'll stop pushing and walk backwards. So if he hits a new model, troop with every shot, that's going to cost me. That's probably going to cost us the push. Never mind, not the push, the shoot. I don't know, what do you call it? Yeah, see, should have destroyed it by now. And my disappointment is immeasurable. I could shoot at the trebuchets, or I could empty it into the siege tower and hope somebody else places down another piece of artillery. Very sparkly cannon, this, isn't it? Very sparkly. Carnival cannon. So don't forget, we do have our balanced knights around the corner, and the concept generally is you can do this with just about every cavalry. It's just that this cavalry is better than all the other cavalry, right? And hussars particularly are very good at this. And what you do is when they start taking the B point, and you've essentially been pushed off it, you just annihilate them from behind, because all of their focus will be on the little archway going back down towards the breach in the wall. Excellent, we do have a friendly cannon. A is falling already. It's a shame. The biggest thing about this little tactic is you have to survive. Okay, you have to play a little bit more cautiously than you usually would, because if you die, well, your murder knights aren't going to be coming around that corner and attacking the enemy in the back. Oh, okay, fair enough. It is your cannon.
Enemy battering ram has been destroyed.
And hopefully when we do this little ambush thing, there won't be too many units there. If there's too many units, well, then unfortunately we'll lose the unit. We'll still do massive, massive damage. Longbow, no threat. Multiple heroes, threat. I'm still surprised to see Nadachis at this tier. Hello, Shivant. Ow! My face. Never mind. Alright, so it looks like our team have forgotten that we're actually defending the B point. Anyone could sort of walk up those ladders at this point and start capturing. But I mean, if they do that, it'll be the last thing they do. Right. These doggos. So hard to catch sometimes. Ah! Stay still, damn you. So, these muskets are insane. I see what they're trying to do though. Triple tap. Don't know if it was successful. But spread out. So look at the map. We see that the C point is under no threat at the moment. And here we go. Here's the push that we've been waiting for. And we won't do it. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Here we go. See them coming down the back there? Are you ready? I'm going to show you all my skill. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Balanced. Look at those numbers. Look at the hero kills. Oh, I was celebrating too much. I should have followed up with a charge. But look at that. Don't tell me. Do not tell me that I used any skill whatsoever there. I used a fraction of map knowledge and that was it. Anyway, it's a little trick that you can use in your own games. What do we get? Like 50 kills and 2 heroes? Just instantly, in 3 seconds, right? Keshigs are balanced. Hussars would have been really good there too. I'm not very good with hussars. They're one of the harder cavalries to use. But general concept is that I would have spread them out into their formation at the back and then advanced them towards me. And when they got close, rolled into the charge once they built up some speed. And they would have done very, very well there as well. So cavalry in general is a very, very powerful, far more powerful than infantry or ranged, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll take the grape shot and the houndsman. The reason for that is that we're going to start defending the breach and the doorway. And to do that, I want the CC ability of the houndsman, and the grape shot cannon is just going to be to knock cavalry out of their charge should they get close enough. A little bit careful here because people come up the ladders on the right. And I reckon there. And they just give us a little extra layer of protection from infantry and cavalry charging into them. These Modao aren't going to be very happy about that, no. But I will give them a tickle up. There we go. Share the love. And looks like we're going to counterfire. That's good, good, good. Right, so as soon as I start pouring through either of these gaps, I'm going to get the houndsmen involved. They have good DPS, and they have dogs. And we have got the 2 ability, which can slow people down as well, or immobilize them. You hit them with an arrow and they slow down significantly. You hit them with an arrow and a dog and they're immobilized for a short period. So it's very nice. This is my moment. This is my moment. No, the longbow didn't stick around. That's a shame. I was really hoping to snipe him. So, got lots of roving cavalry. We've got some guns here. That's really good. Houndsmen pair really well with guns, because guns also knock cavalry out of their charge as well. So, between the two of them. See all those white little blooms above the head of the cavalry? That means they're slowed down. See this? See the cavalry coming through the gate? Probably would have been better to use the 2 ability there. But we were well contained anyway. Man, look, we're ripping through ammunition. I've even got an extra 50% ammunition doctrine on this unit, and we're just tearing through it. This is a problem. Hear me when I give you this advice. If you lose the D point on this map, you lose the game. The final point is completely indefensible. Unless you're down to like the last units and things like that, the end point is just impossible to defend. It's far too open, far too many angles, fully trebbable, and the only way you can reinforce it is down a completely trebbable and exposed ramp. So unfortunately, the decider in this game, I've noticed, and again, on my server and in random sieges, unfortunately, if you lose the D point, you're doomed. And it looks like we are destined to lose this game. It's going to be very hard to take it back from here. Do we stick around? Or do we go back to home point? Because there's a whole lot of stuff pouring onto home point at the moment. See that on the maps? I think we're just going to have to abandon this. Go and cause some carnage. The openness works both ways, of course. But it's absolutely, unequivocally a defender advantage, attacker advantage on this point. Surprise! Weren't expecting that, were you? Ow. Get away. It's a lightning arrow or something from an archer. Well, let's roll around. Roll around this way. What do we got going on over here? We're going to shoot into the back of there and send the dogs in. Damage. Delicious, bleedy damage. Oh, the shield maidens. So they're probably going to charge me. Here we go. Good thing I'm a longsword. I'm not having that nonsense. Then we just shoot them at point blank range. And I want the hero. Where's the hero? So we're going to use the 2 ability once we clear some of these out. Pin the hero and just shoot him to death. There we go. He's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, we're getting whittled down by the enemy ranged heroes. That's life. Let's see if slightly adjusting works for us. But I think that longbow is going to continue to focus what's left of the unit. So at any moment, we're going to get balanced ourselves, I imagine. At any moment. Here comes the balancing. Managed to avoid it. I'm actually, once they come out of their little thing, I'm going to attack them, even with a longsword. Because these guys are glass cannons very much. So if they screw up like that, you can kill a few of them, even with a low damage hero. These 2 Modao, 3 Modao here are performing a useful public service. We'll just pick this guy off since he's obviously... Oh my goodness! Ah! The balancer is... Ah! I got balanced. Okay, so my team has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of muskets out. This is going to be a mad dash to the end. Unfortunately, I'm part of the problem with too much ranged. And I'm just going to put them there and jump on the point here. Unfortunately, it's going to get me and the Tercios killed just to buy this time, but I don't think that we're going to... Oh my goodness, I'm going to get balanced again. And now my Tercios are going to get wiped. That was inevitable. Unfortunately, we were rushing into the teeth of the enemy there, and our options were limited, so the Tercios were really going to... yeah, that was just... Might as well just watch now while the balance cav sort out the rest of the troops and the enemy capture. GG, no contest. With the enemy team completely overpowered us. They were much better than us on the day. We had 1.1 million, we took 900,000. 4 for 87, and somehow we got an MVP with that dreadful score. Not dreadful. Fairly average score, Keshigs. Yeah, Tercios. Bit disappointing, but they were never actually going to achieve anything given the scenario. And we got MVP somehow with that result. So that's sadly just an indication of how much better than our team the enemy were. So congratulations to them. Well done. Look at that. Look at that. That guy did absolutely fantastic. Oh well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new or you just enjoyed the battle. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.